Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. He keeps it himself, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They send him right out of the slot. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ritter. The ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Run again with Wright. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. Here now, 3rd and 5. They go play action with Ritter. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs. Stafford working from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, it's Stafford. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Drake, London, touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one right there. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
on first down. It's Ritter. He's got it at about the 8. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ritter. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Throw on third down, Stafford. That's complete. He's got it to London. Still going inside the 20. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Inside the 40. To the 20. And gonna take this back all the way. Touchdown, Voyagers. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Voyagers are on top. It's now 10-7. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run out of the gun with Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Ritter. That's taken in by Achane. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Ritter. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to London, England after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Ritter. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Ritter. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Falcons. Carney now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Here's Ritter. His throw left side is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Open man downfield. That's London. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Stafford now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. He gets free. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Voyagers. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. On the carry, here's A-Chain. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing again is Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Falcons will cut the deficit down to 2.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Falcons, 39-yard line.
Ritter. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a give to H.N. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This is caught at 2. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Here's H.N.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion, headed left. They run on the jet sweep, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Voyagers. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. On first down, it's Stafford. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Stafford now on second down. He'll let one go down the middle. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first and 10, it's Ritter. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Ritter. That'll be taken in by Connor. They get 12 yards on that pass, and that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Ritter. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first and 10, Stafford. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. On first and 10, Stafford. Now, deep ball for London. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On first down, it's Ritter. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Don't need much. It is third and inches. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Johnston motioning over. First down, Stafford. He's going to try it here again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give here to Wright. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Once again, it's Achane. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
So the fans going to head home happy.